ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ̀. This is ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president. Èmi ọgọ́ nìyẹn. Èmi mo aṣojú fún gbogbo àwọn obìnrin. Àwọn fíìmù ti ṣe sẹ́yìn ẹ wò ó bí ṣe ń fọ́ àmọ́ àwọn ọkùnrin lórí jẹ́ ń yan obìnrin jẹ. Bí ṣe gbé slegama tí mò ń fọ́ ọmọ wọn lórí. Kìí ṣe àwọn ọkùnrin rere o, àwọn ọkùnrin tó ń yan ẹ̀yin obìnrin jẹ ní ò gbà fún wọn all the time. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yìnyín mo wà. Ọyàn yín ni mo mú dàgbà. Ọkùnrin tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa àtòrí ti ń bẹ. Kòbókò ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi, màá jẹun kòbókò lójú ìyàwó. Àwọn obìnrin gan, ọkàn wọn ti á balẹ̀ lórí mi gan. Ọkàn wọn ti balẹ̀ yìí tọ́kọ ẹ̀ bá yàwó ẹsẹ̀ ní ẹ̀sìn mi, màá ṣe kòbókò. Ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ ní tìǹtì àlùkùránì. Ọkàn gbogbo wọn balẹ̀ lórí mi pé ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president. Ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president. Ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president. Ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president lélẹ́yìí. Gbogbo wọn wá submit orúkọ ọkọ wọn fún mi. Wọ́n wá fi ọjọ́ orí wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan sí kí n mọ bí ṣe lù ú. Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ 70 years kí n mọ orí ẹgbàá tó ń fún. Èyí tó jẹ́ 60 years kí n mọ orí ẹgbàá tó lè jẹ. Gbogbo wọn sì ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kòbókò ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi àtòrí ń bẹ. Number 20, to gain support from the neighbors. Yeah. Let me see read it out again. To gain more support from their neighbors. So whenever there is quarrel, there is conflict in between the husband and wife, so that the wife can gain support from the neighbors. Yeah, some women do use that techniques. They will be sharing their body to their neighbors secretly. You will not know. So they will be likely to get like 2 or 3 concubines around the area, so that whenever there is quarrel between the husband and wife, those neighbors are in charge, are in the way to be settling this dispute between the husband and wife, because they did not have set to settle dispute, fight, quarreling between each other under the matrimonial home. So there's some couple like that. When they have quarrel, they would like the public, their neighbors, to enter into them, to be asking them questions, to be settling the quarrel for them. So when the woman has discovered that this is kind of the husband she has married, she will now be using one way or the other to be befriending 2 or 3 among the neighbors, those that you know that they normally come to settle quarrel. From that, anytime there is conflict, either the wife is guilty or is not guilty, she will be always find in a positive side. Can you see it? That is another way that can make woman to be fornicating, sharing her body to the public. That is another way again. Number 21. Number 21. Abandoned by the husband. Can you see now? There are some husbands that are very, very bad. You see a wife, you marry her. Maybe she has born or she has not born. Little thing they are not even care to feed the wife. Yeah, to give them full support in the matrimonial home. Feeding is very, very important. Buying of clothes, soap to wash clothes, toothpaste for brushing mouth, cream for the body, etc., etc., school fees, NEPA bill, all these baby bill. There are some men did not likely to even settle them. Yeah, out of 100%, they may be trying like 5% or 10%. They will not even get good talk in the mouth to be telling their wives. Some will even abandon. Some will even abandon the wife and the children. And can you see where the wife does not have enough capacity to feed the family? Yeah. They say some men even, we still have some men that they even prefer women to be feeding them. Can you see that situation? There's no way that you not force this kind of woman into flirting all around, fornicating all around. Yeah, no way. This kind of a woman has find herself where she has not expected, where a woman is taking the load of the family. So whatever comes along the way, the man should not care. Yeah, paying of the school fees is a woman doing it. Food stuff in the house is a woman doing it. Buying the food stuff in the house. If the children is sick, any of the children is sick or any of the child, it is the woman that will take the child to the hospital, pay for bill. Can you see it? So the man has totally abandoned the woman and the children to be feeding themselves. Can you see now? Such a man is not good. It's not good to be behaving in that way as a good husband. You shouldn't leave your wife with your children alone to be doing everything by themselves. Yeah, and you are living together under the same roof. Can you see? You are living together, or you even rent a house for your wife and the children near you. Yeah, or you put them in one village, you are working another village. So far, you are the one that rented the house that you put them in. You put the wife, you put the children. Can you see? You're supposed to do the necessary thing. If I thought there's no power within some time, they're supposed to know. Hey. So now you abandon the wife and the children in the house you rented for them. Such a character is not good. There's no way you will not turn this woman to fornication, adultery. To be having casual sex from different type of people around the environment. That's another good point too. And it's an advice to women, good husband. You're supposed to take care good of you're supposed to take good care of your wife and the children. All the expenses of them, you're supposed to take it as a good husband. You are the one that rent house that you put them there. Or maybe they are even living in your own house or your own family house. So when you are doing well before, maybe there's no money in your hand, they're supposed to know that by this time, oh, you have no, you are lack of money. They can be able to bear with you. You have the money, you don't have the money, you just abandon them. It's not good. That is another good point too. Number 22, ritual money. Ritual money. What do I mean by this? Ritual money can turn woman to be prostituting all around, to be fornicating all around. There's some ritual money they will tell the husband, this ritual money you have done, oh, after you have sex with your wife, don't worry, after that one, she'll be carrying herself out unknowingly to different type of people for fornication. Number 22, ritual money. Ritual money. Can you see the man has gone to Babalawo to make ritual money? And maybe at times the husband and wife can agree together. A woman can even take her husband to Babalawo, say, my husband is poor, I want him to be rich. Now the type of the one the Babalawo have now, when they do it for the man, when they do it for the man finish now, they will now tell the man that your wife will be fornicating around. She will be carrying herself to different men to have sexual intercourse with them. Don't worry. The more they are having sexual intercourse with the woman, the more your blessing will be coming. Can you see it now? And the woman has put hand, no going back again. Once you say you are going back, you are going to die. So the man will not be happy, but once the money is coming in, the man will not care. And she will now put it in mind that she can marry another one. Or likely she may not marry another one, but she still will not be new to him again. The Babalawo have studied him. The more your wife is giving out this your private part to different type of women for fornication, for adultery, for casual sex, the more your blessing will be coming, your money will be entering. That is another way a woman can turn to a prostitute under the canopy of the husband, under the matrimonial home. Can you see it again? It's another good point. So with this thing now, the husband is not care. When the money is entering, from time to time, the man doesn't care again. So this kind of thing can turn woman into casual sex all around. Yeah, can turn woman to prostitution, can turn woman to adultery, fornication all around. That is another good point too. Then number 23, using of there are some women with their business, a legal housewife, and she got her own business, her own shop, and they want the business to go up. Well, maybe selling clothes, selling many other things like that. Wristwatch, jewelries, golds, bronze. So now go to Babalawo, now do juju, ritual more money for her. The Babalawo now tell her that you have to be fornicating around, moving with different type of men. Different men will be having sexual intercourse with you with raw skin to skin. No need to use condom, because when you use condom it will not work. So you be using their own blessing to progress your own shop, your own business. Can you see it? So the more the woman is fornicating around, the more the woman is having sexual intercourse with different type of men, different type of guys, different type of boys. These are the type of women that have been looking for all these small boys. They be saying sugar mommy, sugar boy. Before you know, they will use all the blessing for that boy, for all those men having contact with her. Then our own business will be progressing, going up. Plenty money will be entering from one shop to 2 shop, 3 shop, 4 shop. That is how the blessing will continue to be going. Can you see? That is another way a woman, a legal housewife, can turn to a prostitute, be doing casual sex all around with different type of men. Can you see? It is the one lay her hand on it. It's not from the husband. Can you see? The fault is not from the husband, it's from her. She has went to Babalawo for ritual, for her business to progress. Can you see now? So the type of the juju power the Babalawo has given to her now, she must have to be meeting different type of men every day by day. Every day by day, she have to be meeting different type of men, different type of guys. Males. Can you see? The more she's having sexual intercourse with them, they are pouring sperm in her private part. That private part now, they have used juju power to wash it. They have prepared it with juju water. They have used the preparation to prepare the private part. I mean the vagina, together with the breast. So any man that touch the breast, any man that use his prick to enter the vagina and private part, the trouble has come. If to say that person God has designed for such a person to buy 20 new cars in his life, all 20 cars now will now direct to the blessing of the woman. Can you see? So it's the woman that will be giving them money. Say, my sugar daddy or my sugar boy, take this 20,000, go and enjoy yourself. Take this clothes. All the blessing that God has designed for such people has been directed into the blessing of that man, that woman. So from there, she'll be fornicating around. The more she's fornicating, the more the blessing will be entering. The more big money will be entering. Different type of blessing that she didn't expect, going abroad to and fro. Laying her hand on different type of contract, winning contract, all this blessing will be coming. Can you see it? That is another way again. Number 24, negligence from the parents. Yeah, as a child, there are some parents, mother and father, they are not ready to take care of their children, their daughter. Can you see? Right from the beginning of the girl life, there's no proper caring. They do not take good care of her. The father will go to the work using a month or two at his working place. The mother at home now will now go to the market from morning till evening without taking care of the girl. So at the age of 7, 10, 11, this girl has been disvirgin. Can you see? She has been to sex right from a younger age, and the mother did not know. Before the mother would realize, the mother would know. This girl has gone far in casual sex. She has gone far. She has reached the extent of dating her father age mate. Can you see? People of 70 years, 60 years, 50 years, they used to climb her without even knowing anything. So she has them many in her phone, their numbers. Not to talk about all these small, her age mate sef, those above her little don't even count them much, because she's now dealing with old age people, all these rich people. So she has been into casual sex from the teenager. Can you see now? This type of a daughter now, this type of a girl. Now they now train her. Finish primary school, finish secondary school. Before secondary school, she has been dating the teachers, even the headmasters. Yeah, because the girl is beautiful. When you see this girl, the package is so high. She has been exposed to casual sex right from the beginning of her life. Before she has even started the menstruation, she has been introduced into sex. And she has been introduced to the extent of even some men are even do pro on her. About 10 men having sex on her. After the girl will tell them, say, is anybody again? Is this only 10? Are you tired? Then those 10 boys will now be surprised. They want to surprise her before, but the girl have now surprised them. When this one cry, they say today we'll fuck you to death, we'll pieces your vagina, pieces your toto. As you see. So the first person go, finish, stand up. The second person clap, finish, stand up. Till 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When he reach number 10, the other one half power. Mounted pumper. But after he has tired now, the girl is now asking them, is there anybody again? Is it only you 10? All of them open and their tongue has gone down. The tongue cannot stand up again. You know the tongue you use so can you see now? Very small girl. And you see giant boys with big chests. This one clap. He do a different way, stand up. Another one do different way, stand up. Another one different do. Reach 10 people. After the 10, they thought that they finished this girl totally. The girl now, she has not even stand up. She say, is it only you 10? Any other one again? She's feeling sexy again. All of them open, but no one is trying to stand up again. Can you see? So this kind of a girl now enter matrimonial home. The husband now say he's using one or two of the other to suffer the girl. If care is not taken, this girl will fuck all the men in the environment. She will go out with all different type of men in that environment because she has been used to it. She has been adapted to that system. It has been a part and parcel of her life. Without that self, she cannot enjoy herself. Can you see what this girl has been doing for many years? Now a person now camp her, put her in a cage. Do you think a person can satisfy her? No. A single man cannot satisfy her. Only say when some women just retire, they just believe in God, they just come down totally say, I accept it. Make I just stay under one man. I will feel satisfied. Can you hear the language? I will feel like satisfying myself there. The man cannot satisfy her. But by the willing of God says you don't want to be carrying casual sex all around again. You don't want to be spoiling herself all around, spoiling the name of their family. Can you see now? But she has put herself under one cage. Now the husband doesn't know the way to maintain her. The husband is now suffering her in one way or the other. So this type of person that been to casual sex from the beginning of her life, when this girl open eye, go out again, the husband will be very, very surprised. This girl can fuck all the neighbors around. So all this kind of thing used to make the housewife push herself for casual sexual sex. Casual sex. Can you see? So as a good husband, we should know the way to handle our women. You should know the way to handle our wife, because you only know this girl when you are old, at the old age you met. There are many of our wives you do not know their grassroots. Many have been into prostitution. Many have been into casual sex from the beginning of their life. So a person that been into casual sex from the beginning of her life, now you want to suffer this kind of person with sex. He say, hey, we will abandon you. If this kind of girl go out, even within your environment, she will be fucking you all around, spoiling your name, spoiling her name too. That is another good point too. So when a girl was neglected by her parents and she had been used to this thing, now carry this act into matrimonial home, the trouble has shoot out. Unless if the husband is sense and the husband did not know before. Luckily, she jam a sensible husband. She has to know the way to maintain her because the girl is beautiful and she knows how to do all these houseworks. From there, love go on. But if the husband doesn't understand, doesn't know the way to take care of the woman, she will drive this girl out. And when this girl go out, I don't think she can return back again. Person having a meeting about 10 people, 20 people at a time, now compared to one man. Can you see? Number 25. Start change to flirting around as stars change. Can you see? There are some girls when they are young. There are some girls, even some housewives, they don't know the way to portion their mouth. Maybe such a woman or such a girl or such a lady go to the market to buy food stuff, or is coming from the work or going to work, or they are within the area playing, or she escort somebody, maybe one of her friend come to greet her. She now escort her friend to the main road to join a bus, to join transit to her own area. Now she met with a man or a woman. Can you see? When she met now, you know, elderly people, they can behave anyhow at times. Wear clothes anyhow. They can put this smoke on here. When you see them, you look them, just look them off. You go on your own way. There's some women, their mouth will not close. Say, see this old woman, old man. See where he put mucus. As old as she is, or as she is. Can you see a legal housewife talking to an elderly somebody like that? That person may resemble a draw somebody. It's not draw. That is the way most of these bad people you use to act. They will do one funny thing. They will not take that thing to be moving all around the area. When you see them, you don't have this common sense. You are not well trained. You are not brought up properly. You do not nurture yourself well. You talk anyhow to them. They will just change your destiny into bad. Yeah. Person that have been good in the house before, a legal house married housewife, they now change star into flirting star. What do I mean by flirting? Person that be having casual sexual intercourse with different type of people unknowingly, trouble has shoot out. Can you see? Our mouth has put her into trouble. Our character has put her into trouble. Our way of behaviors has lead her into trouble. Can you see now? The trouble has shoot out. And this kind of people now, they have done their worst, they have gone. You did not know where they are living. And she may not even know, but when they consult the oracle for this kind of woman, the oracle may speak it out, say she has offended an elderly somebody. By way of sacrifice, they may release her. And if possible, the oracle did not see the person, or the person has died. That is all. That is how she'll be doing all around, flirting all around, doing casual sex with different type of people all around. Yeah, all these things can lead a woman, a legal housewife, a good housewife into fornication, adultery outside. We should take care. We women, we girls, we ladies. Don't talk to elderly people anyhow. Don't mess them. If at all you see them do something wrong, try to shut up your mouth, or you try to help them out. If to help out is not work, go on your own way. Leave them, leave the person. The person have children. When he or she get home, her children or his children can help such a person out. Can you see it? Talking to elderly person anyhow, behaving to them anyhow, can lead them to change your star into flirting star. The trouble has come. That is another good point too. And the husband may not know. The time the lady did not expect, this thing will start action. It will work out. Person that have been in matrimonial for almost 15 years, 10 years, 7 years, 20 years, that have been pure. The husband is pure, the housewife is pure. But she has used her mouth, her character, to commit herself. It's either also somebody they have turned a star into flirting star. And this flirting star now, if at all you see a goat, she's going to fornicate with the goat. Any man, she's the one to carry herself to men, different type of men, fornicating around. Can you see? So that is a good point too. Number 26, not having parents. Yeah, there are some girls like that. They were born, they were young. The father and the mother died. The mother and the father died at the small age. When this girl is around 3, 4, 5 years, the parent died one way or the other. No good person to take care of this daughter, of this girl. No good relative, no good family to take good care of her. This girl has been in the street. In the street. Can you see? She was brought up in the streets. Different type of casual sexes, smoking, drugging. No, later now, this guy now marry to somebody. Maybe somebody serious saw her. Now try to reconstruct her life so that she want to use it as an advantage instead of this girl to waste to marry her. Now she married this girl. But don't forget the character this girl has been living since she was very, very small till the time he was matured. The character is still there. The body has been adapted into it. She did not have anybody to control her. What they are doing is good. What they are doing is bad. Go away from that bad thing. Nobody to tell her. Nobody to take good care of her. Can you see it now? So when such a girl grew up now, all those characters are being attached to her body as being part and parcel of her system. She has been dating many men, many prom. 5 girls, 5 boys, 10 boys, 20 boys. I put her in a room, have sexual intercourse with her. No problem. Can you see? Smoking like a man, drinking alcoholic like a man. She has even beat many men in their group. Many men respect her in smoking, in drinking. So this guy now abandon all this thing, married. Can you see? There will be a day this thing will come, generate in her body again. You cannot just leave everything like that. The system will soon come back. It be like somebody just you pack it aside and rest. So when the spirit re-enter again, this girl is going out again to do the same thing. And once she has started with one cigarette, the trouble has shoot out. She has to go back into it again. That is where the problem is. Can you see? That is why children, all these our girls without parents, without good guardians, they always fall into such a problem because they have lived a rugged life right from the beginning of their life. And this rugged life, you cannot just forget about it totally. The system is still in your body. I'm telling you sincerely, the system is still in your body. And with total prayer, with full prayer, and you are serious with what you are saying, you follow it up, Almighty God can bail you out. Without that, once you taste a cigarette back again, you are going back again. Or once you can do casual sex with just a person, I'm telling you sincerely, once you can do sexual intercourse with just a person, the girl is going back again to do the full one again. Therefore, from matrimonial home back to casual sex. These are the type of things that lead housewife into casual sex again. I'm coming back. Number 27, courtesy member. Yeah. Some people say it used to happen. They say it used to happen. They say if a female or a girl has been a courtesy before, yeah, they say, I don't know the way they even said that thing. They say they used to have sex with them. So when like 2, 3, or 10 people having sex with a person, that person now get married. And they say once you join, to come out of the member is not easy. So you have to join them till you married. So when you now married to another person, you are under a man roof, that is matrimonial home, and still a court member. Can you see? And no, but this is not wood. 5 girls in the midst of 100 men. No, they have to be climbing you there. So this type of member now has lead you into casual sex out of the matrimonial home. Somebody says another good point too. Can you see it? So that is why before you join anything, you need to think very well. Know what you are doing. Can this group you join, can they help you to the end of your life? I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad. But so far you think this thing can help you throughout your life, you join. If you think it will not, it's better you not join. But we are always saying this out. What are the series of things can make a married wife, legal housewife, to be fornicating around? It's one of the points. Yeah, that is number 27. Number 28, armed robber member. They say being a member of the robbery, maybe 5 versus 1, 5 men, 1 girl, or 5 men, 2 girls. No, body is not firewood. And they say this kind of group self is not easy to remove yourself. You have said before you enter, it is easy to enter, difficult to come out. So when you join this kind of group now, you have been together since when you are young. When you are gay, you have never married that time. But now you have married. Your husband did not know that you are a gang member. You are now with your husband enjoying yourself. But no how, when you have any operation or you have any gathering, you have to follow your gangs there. You use like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days with them, but it's not wood. Where you are drinking, smoking, snuffing, different type of heavy things. No, but this is not firewood. Someone have to enter you, or 2 person. And in this case, they don't even care. All of them can enter you under the situation of the drugs or drink or smoking. Can you see? So before you realize, under the matrimonial home, having sexual with your husband as a legal wife, you still have access to be having casual sex outside again with your gangs. And when a girl has followed a footpath or a express to that stage, no, you still have to get some from big men outside to the case of incasity. Can you see? Body is not wood. All these big men will be spending money on you, bailing you out of the problem. They have to be entering there too. That is what we are talking about. We are not saying one is good, what we are doing is good or is bad. No. But what we are trying to fashion out, what are the ways that bring a legal housewife to be having casual sexual intercourse outside the matrimonial home? It's one of the way again. Can you see it? So when you believe this thing will rot in your life, when you get married, before you enter, you need to think very well. Think of today, think of yesterday, think of tomorrow. What is likely is going to happen tomorrow in future, you're supposed to think and know. If your brain doesn't carry it, get closer to the experienced people. They will enlighten you. And once you are into it, you know the way to bring yourself out. We are not going to that side. What we are going to work and make a legal housewife find herself fornicating all around. It's one of the points too. Yeah. Number 29, politicians. That is participating in politics, being a party member. Where we have different type of men, multitude of men without number. Few men and few females, few females in between them. A beautiful housewife, beautiful girls, beautiful ladies. Can you see? No how one will toast you. No how. Chairman may say he's interested in you. And as a chairman of the local government, you are looking for contract. You want to win contract. Can you see now? You have been part of the member now, part of the politics now, over 20, 30 years. You have not even gained anything from there. Now it's your time Person closer to you now is now a chairman, is now a governor. He's now a governor. Yeah, he's now a governor. He has competed now, he has won. He has won. He won the primary election, the major election. He has won now. He has become the prominent governor of the state now, or the local government chairman. And this person has been looking after you, telling you since that let us be moving together now. By that time, he has never become anything. But now he has become something. And in the party, no how. When we are picking the top headers, this person has joined them. So the person that moved from the grassroots now to the apex, to the hub, is now in power. So he's now going to the head office at Abuja, going to Lagos for meeting every day, where he's never been before. Can you see now? You are there together, sitting together every day before. But now it's not getting time, it's no more getting time to sit with you again. And it's in money. Immediately he was elected, he has given a Jeep, Prado Jeep, 2023 model for private car. Can you see? He has been secured a house, a complete building now, to be living in Abuja, one at Lagos. So this man before you are together is the one running after you. You will not know the time you'll be running after him now. Because the man has no chance again. And he's in hell of the money now. Everything comes by his. He doesn't struggle much before the weight comes. No how. You have to fix yourself up. And you are married, you are a legal house married to a husband. Through the politics, you have to get one or two person there in your party. So that when they're sharing something, they say they want to share food stuff. If you have no man in power, nobody is going to remember you there. If after you come to the meeting, they will say this group divided, let this one be there, this one be there. They will never choose you as a head. They will never choose you. You will only be going there. They be giving you things, 10 of rice, 10 of beans, 100 naira. Can that one work for you? You will, nobody will teach you. It is your body that will move to move you up. Say this man has been running after me, following me, telling me about sexual intercourse, telling me about relationship that have been rejected since. Can you see this is my time? And this man really loved me. That is why he's running after me almost every day. Now, he has no chance again. Now, you can never be seeing him almost every day by day again, as before. Now, it's not in money before, but now, it's in money now. Before, he doesn't have any private car. Immediately was elected, was given a Prado Jeep, 2023 model, brand new one. Can you see now? And the man is not married. Before you know what, you have been living together in Abuja. You be telling your husband, we have meeting in Abuja 1 week. You have meeting in Lagos 2 weeks. Before you know, you have been doing casual sex outside your matrimonial home. This is one of the good points too. Being a politician, it is not all that doing it, but know how. You will not know the way you put your head when you're looking for contract, looking for big money, looking for big post. You can never reach anywhere without the headers. Sincerely speaking, you can never reach anywhere. You have been participating in politics almost 15 years ago, and you don't have somebody else in the head. You will just be following, follow. Like my papa Refela don sing am. Follow. Now so go dey follow them here and there. Wherever the money will come out, they will never invite you to that meeting. Where you go and park the chairs, park the canopies, that is where they will be inviting you to. Can you see the world? Can you see the politicians? Where they want to share 1 million, 2 million, 5 million naira, share car tomorrow, you will never be informed. But wherever they want to go and park chairs, canopies, they want to go and wash plates, plenty place. They want to go and wash party cars, party buses. Can you see? That is where they will be giving you invitation to. But once you get one person in the top, your own don't bless. Your own don't bless. You see, this person will never call you to all those ones. He will now assign you to another person. Say, take care of this my child. Can you see that person have understand? Maybe secretary. secretary to the state or to the local government. He will now assign you to him or her. So whenever there is any benefit, include a name there. You have been blessed. Before you go out, this 1 million, hold it. So the person that gave you 1 million, can you be hiding your private part for him? It's not possible. It's not possible. Yeah, it's not possible at all. So you are welcome back again. Please, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Look at this right hand side of my film. You see where they write SUBSRIBE. Use your finger to press. Once you press, it will now change to subscribe. SUBSRIBED. Now carry notification bell beside. Press that notification bell. It will now bring out 3 bells. 1, 2, 3. The one at the top, A double L. The one on the right, A all. Painted in white or black color. Use your finger to press, which means you have gotten the notification. As soon as I finish my video, I put it into the YouTube, I upload it to the YouTube. You'll be the number one to see. Please do it. Subscribe, please. Thank you. You are welcome back again. So number 30, hereditary from the family. Hereditary from the family. What do I mean by this? You see, every family gets its own nature. All the family, each family among all got its own nature. The way Almighty God created each family. So there's some disease in some family, whereas some family doesn't have that kind of disease, they have another type. Yeah, what I'm trying to say, in some family now, all their females used to fornicate around. All their females, they used to do casual sex all around. It has been part of the parcel of their family right from the earlier stage. Can you see? So this kind of a girl now, it is not her fault. That is how their family was created. This sign has been in their family since their family was created. Can you see it now? So when a person now get married into such a girl from such a family, you know there's some family where there's some men when you want to marry now you meet in the city. You meet a girl in the city, you are living in the city. They did not like to follow the girl to their matrimonial home. Their own family where this girl come from. If you want to marry a girl, before you even have any sexual intercourse with her, you need to know her. The environment is living, number one. Then secondly, maybe she has a sister or brother in that town, you must have to know the person. After, you need to follow this girl to her hometown inside her family. When you follow this girl there, you'll be able to do many researches to know this girl very well before you lay your hand in marriage. But all these things are done in the olden days. We new generation now, we can't it to be wasting of time. Whereas we have left something important to do, we left it undone. Can you see? In the oldest days before you marry, you have to get a person that will get closer to that family. They will go and inspect that family, know all the secrets behind that family, the family to the wife. Likewise, the wife too, they will send somebody closer to the husband family. When they get somebody closer to them, they will be able to know everything about their family, tell them, so that their daughter will not fall into bad family, so that their son will not fall into bad family hands. Can you see? In the olden days, our fathers and mothers are doing it. But nowadays, we abandon all these things as a new generation. We see ourselves in the city. We see ourselves in the city just now we met. We carry ourselves, enter room, we started love. We started making love without knowing each other family, without bother to know anybody with that girl, without bother for the girl to know anybody with the boy. Can you see? Can you see? You see the step they have taken to start it. Very, very bad step. Before you go into sex with any girl, before you go into bed with any girl, it's an advice. It's an advice. Try to know the girl very well, number one. Then, if the girl is living with her sister, or she has somebody, or she's living alone, or she has family around, you know them. After that one, you follow the girl to her family house in the village. You go there to know the place, then you try to locate somebody in that village to help you find out what is going on around in their own family, to give you the answer. Can you see? When you get to know all these things, you know the type of disease that also affect their family, their behaviors, way of life, the way they do things there. Can you see? There are some family, some people used to talk that they don't live past 60, 70 years. They would be dying. There are some family, they live above 200 years. There are some family with different type of disease. If disease doesn't happen to their daughter, when the daughter born child before 3 or 4, it will affect one. Can you see? But you have checked out, you follow the girl to their family house, you know everything about them, you have know how to prepare yourself against any incoming action. It's against any incoming incasity as a wise man. But many of us now depend on sex. Once you meet a girl, beautiful girl in the street now, you are after sex, after sex, after sex. So far this girl can release her body to you, you win all. You don't bother about anything again. You have forgotten about all these things you're supposed to find out. Trouble will shoot out. If care is not taken, when this trouble come, your hand will not overpower it. You saw a girl, very beautiful girl, an angel, along the street. You call her, you toasted her, she agreed for you, you become one. Now, without knowing where she's living, you carry her to your room, to your apartment, to your flat, to the building you are living. Can you see? This guy continue cooking for you, living with you there, without you knowing where she come from, even her particular house is living. That is number one. After you know her house finish, you're supposed to know somebody or at least two with her within that area. That is number two. After knowing those two people, you connected with them, you go to her family house in the village. When she carry you to the village, you go and see the parents. You see the whole family. They will now sit you down. They tell you many things about their daughter. The thing you have not known about her, they will tell you there. There are some family, they will tell you, this girl you want to marry, can you marry her? You say, yes, I can marry her, my papa. Can you marry her? When this girl vex, she used to overvex. That is the nature of her own family. This girl can carry bottle, say she will choke you with bottle whenever annoyance comes. That is the nature of her character here. That is how God has created us here. The next thing you do is to keep your mouth shut. When you keep your mouth shut, you do not say anything, this girl will drop the bottle. The quarrel has finished. Can you see? That is the logic to marry our daughter. And those guys, those men that have married our daughter, that have been successful with them, that is the method they are using. Our family used to get annoyance. Small things annoying, get annoyed with it. Yeah, you just do small thing, you find out in the small things, you can carry bottle. But who doesn't know the character, you follow her to fast, it's going to kill you. Because when you took her bottle, the bottle will not enter. That is a pikin, that our pikin. That is our child. That is the nature of our own family. Choke am, cut am with knife, it will not enter. But whenever the annoyance come, this girl carry bottle. So far we have told you everything about her, you just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything again. Before twinkle of eyes, she will drop the bottle, kneel down in your front and be begging you. That is how you win her soul. But if you refuse to come to our family to hear all these secrets, when you marry them together, will later kill you. And immediately he kill you, she pack her load and go away. Go and marry again. It is you that lose. That is why it is very, very important. Know where you want to marry. Know where the type of girl you are befriending, the type of girl you want to marry, the type of person you are moving with. Different type of people are created on this earth. There are women like men. There are many women bigger than men. You are just licking them merely like a woman. They are not woman. They are more than you. I'm telling you sincerely. But when you are moving with girl, you are not after sex. Sex is not even the number one. I don't know what is going on in this new generation. We are after sex. Sex, sex, sex. That girl is very sweet. She knows how to do it. Sooner or later, you know the type of girl, the girl you marry. The girl you have not known her, you did not know the family, you did not know anybody with her. Maybe this girl I'm talking now is from that family I'm elaborating now. Now small thing happen after a child or two. This girl now carry a bottle, smash it on the ground, want to choke you. You follow this girl to drag before you know what, the girl will kill you. Or she give you injury where you can never recover in your life. Immediately she do this thing finish, going to pack load and go, pack her children and go. Or if she are not born for you, she run away. She will go and remarry in another place. Maybe she has turned you to another thing or you have died. That is why it is very good, it's very important. Compulsory. It is very compulsory for you to know your family, for the family house of your girl you want to marry before any sexual intercourse. It's as an advice. It's very compulsory. Sex is not number one. We've counted it to be number one now. Any girl that cannot open the gate now, the boys will not follow her. Can you see? And this is where most of us are in trouble. We find ourselves inside cooking pot. Cooking pot that is on the fire. The trouble has shut out. Voila has come. Can you see? That is another good point too. If you want to succeed in life, they say behind a successful man, there must be a woman ni wọ́n ń sọ. That's the reason that's one in Yorùbá. Kó tó di pé ọkùnrin kan lè ṣe àṣeyọrí, àṣeyege, àṣeyè, àṣelà, obìnrin kan gbọ́dọ̀ wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Behind a successful man, there must be a woman ni wọ́n ń sọ. Can you see? Then you have mistakenly picked a wrong person as your partner. How can you make it? How can you thrive in life? How can you become somebody better? That's a good point too. Let us watch carefully. And this kind of thing now, this is hereditary. In a house where they are always to flirt around, you have mistakenly married a girl from there in the city. Refuse to know her. Refuse to follow her to her village. Refuse to know all the secrets behind the family. You've married her now. Small time now, after one child, after two child, this spirit will enter. The girl will go out, fornicate around, even within the house you are living. Your best friend now will not be clamping this girl on your bed. You mistakenly come back from work, you meet them. Trouble never shoot out. Trouble has shoot out. That is why I'm saying it. Follow this process according to the way you're supposed to follow it. Follow this route to the channel, the way you're supposed to follow the channel. Don't boycott, no bypass, no jumping, no shortcuts. Yeah. Number 31. As I always used to say it, the last but not the least. The last but not the least. This thing I write is from my own brain. From the people that supported me on Yasalam Comedy TV. Yeah, Yasalam Comedy TV is here now. Ajadia's Comedy TV is here. Yeah. Coach is not is here, they always with me. May I know your name, sir? Jerry J Comedy TV. Can you see? They are all with me here supporting me. That is why I love them. Whenever I just stand down my things outside now, they come around to support me. That is why I'm always happy. Whenever I'm carrying my load out of the road, they draw me back again. So I'm coming out of the road. They straight me up again. Can you see? So I really appreciate to you all. I really appreciate. That is why all this program we are doing, we are not doing it to support anybody. We are not doing it to side anybody. We are not doing it to disgrace either man or woman, either male or female. We are doing this program to wake us up, to let us know the reality from the facts, to let us know the facts from the fake things. Can you see now? So ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín tí ẹ dúró tì mí látàárọ̀, mo dúpẹ́ gan. This is Master Abbas Comedy TV live. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ pọ̀. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ti wá subscribe, ẹ̀ tẹ́ ti subscribe ẹ̀kan náà ni. Subscribe ẹ̀kan ni, wá ti tẹ̀lé ẹ̀kan ni. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ wá ń dáhùn mi pé ẹ subscribe ẹ̀ mọ̀ rí notification. Aago kékeré tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ subscribe yẹn ẹ fi ká tẹ̀ ẹ́. Tẹ́ bá ti fi ká tẹ̀ ẹ́, ó máa yí sáago mẹ́ta, ìkan sọ̀lẹ̀ ìkan láàrin kan lókè. Tòkè yẹn wọ́n kun inú rẹ̀, omi white, omi black. Wọ́n wá kọ AWL all tí tòkè yẹn oníkẹ́ fi ká tẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti fi ká tẹ̀ ẹ́, tí bá ti gbé fíìmù jáde ẹ̀ làkọ́kọ́ tó kọ́ máa rí ẹni tẹ́ bá ti wá subscribe rárá ẹ wò sàlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún ẹ rí subscribe mi ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ́ bá ti wá tẹ̀ notification bí mo ṣe sọ yẹn ẹ máa rí iṣẹ́ tó bá ti ṣe jáde ẹ ṣe púpọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ má gbàgbé ẹ máa bá mi share àṣẹ mi ẹ máa bá wa share rẹ̀ sórí network Facebook Instagram Twitter oríṣiríṣi so that káwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa mìíràn tún máa gbádùn ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ share lórí WhatsApp fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín fáwọn groups ẹ ṣe gan then àwọn ads tó máa ń wá ìpolówó ọjà tó máa ń wá lórí fíìmù yẹn máa wò wọ́n ìgbà míì bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lè Sunday fíìmù sí fún gbádùn wa ni ìwà tó ti wá ń dá fíìmù tó máa wò tẹ́lẹ̀ tó rí wọ́n gbé dá fíìmù yẹn sí fún olè lo 2 hours nígbà kan fi wò ó lọ tó máa gbádùn ẹ̀ gan ó dẹ̀ ń wò tá gẹ́lẹ́ tó dá ẹ̀ padà sórí fíìmù mi ni kò yí ẹ ó sì gbà nìyẹn àmì ìdáwọ̀ àrùn mi ti ń dààmú wọn tipẹ́ tí wọ́n àti ìrí ìwòsàn máa wo YouTube mi máa wo fídíò mi máa polówó oògùn mi lóríṣiríṣi ó lè wúlò fún ẹ ó lè wúlò fún ẹ tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n lè polówó bí oògùn diabetes oògùn kọ́ oríṣiríṣi oògùn wọ́n lè polówó ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ṣe àgbẹ̀ tí fíìmù sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan India film Chinese film wrestling wọ́n lè gbé sí fún yín ìgbà míì dẹ̀ ń bẹ orin tó le gan abá pàdé ń bẹ̀ ìgbà míì dẹ̀ ní kọ́mẹ́dì tíátà ìpolówó pílò ìpolówó ilé ìpolówó tọ̀wọ́ abá pàdé lóríṣiríṣi ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò ó wíwò tá a bá ń wo yẹn a rí wípé tá a bá nílò àwọn nǹkan yẹn náà lè ti kọ nọ́mbà wọn sílẹ̀ wọ́n kan a máa gbé wọn lè máa gbé wá fún wa kò le rárá. This is Master Abbas Comedy TV. I greet you. I really appreciate for all my subscribers in Asia. Those of you watching my video have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Yes, look the right hand side of your feed. You will see where the right hand side is. Subscribe. Press it. If you're not into subscribe. See the notification bell beside. You just press it. You're not into 3 bells. The one at the top. A-L-A-N-A-L. That's all. Press it. You will be seeing my notifications. Please share my video. Watch my promotion. Watch my hearts. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah, I really appreciate to you all women all over the world. This is Okwashewo president. Ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ̀. This is Okwashewo president. Èmi ọgọ́ nìyẹn. Èmi mo aṣojú fún gbogbo àwọn obìnrin. Àwọn bíi ti ṣe sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wò ó. Bí ṣe ń fọ́ màmá àwọn ọkùnrin lórí jẹ́ ń yan obìnrin jẹ. Bí ṣe gbé slegama tí mò ń fọ́ ọmọ wọn lórí. Kìí ṣe àwọn ọkùnrin rere o. Àwọn ọkùnrin tó ń yan ẹ̀yin obìnrin jẹ ní ò gbà fún wọn all the time. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yìnyín mo wà. Ọyàn yín ni mo mú dàgbà. Ọkùnrin tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa àtòrí ti ń bẹ. Kòbókò ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi. Màá jẹ́ kòbókò lójú ìyàwó. Àwọn obìnrin gan ọkàn wọn ti á balẹ̀ lórí mi gan. Ọkàn wọn ti balẹ̀ yìí tọkọ ẹ̀ bá yàwó ẹsẹ̀ ní ẹ̀sìn mi. Màá ṣe kòbókò. Ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ ní tìǹtì àlùkò ọkàn gbogbo wọn balẹ̀ lórí mi pé ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president lélẹ́yìí gbogbo wọn wá sọ̀mítì orúkọ ọkọ wọn fún mi wọ́n wá fi ọjọ́ orí wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan sí kí n mọ bí ṣe lù ú ẹni tó bá jẹ́ 70 years kí n mọ orí ẹgbà tó ń fún èyí tó jẹ́ 60 years kí n mọ orí ẹgbà tó lè jẹ gbogbo wọn ṣe ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kòbókò ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi àtòrí ń bẹ ilé ìmọ̀gbà alágbà o bó o bá ti nà ìyàwó ẹ̀ nàkúnà tó tọ́jú ẹ̀ èmi ọkọ̀ aṣẹ́wó president mo lè gbé ẹ lọ́mí barak máa gbé ẹ lọ́kọ̀ọ́lọ́gá tó fún ẹlẹ́gbàá jẹ gbígbó mu tí ni kò yí ẹ má bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ẹ ló ẹsẹ̀ jẹ́ mo ń padà bọ̀ ẹ rí i pé mo fi kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí pé ẹ̀yin ìyàwó ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀sọ̀kan yín lẹ́nu àwí ìgbọ́ yín máa ń pọ̀ jù ìbáwọn kàwé yín láyà nílé. Àwọn obìnrin kankan lè rí sitan cry máa fẹ́ gbèjà yín tán gbà mí o máa fẹ́ gbèjà yín tán bọ́tẹ́mi bá lọ túra lẹ̀ tán ẹgbọ́n ti sọ níbi rẹ́kọ̀d tó lọ gan wípé gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin pátápátá káàkiri àgbáyé owó wa tá a dá tó sẹ́kù yẹn tàbí pòbésèrè káfi ti gbogbo ọkùnrin mọ́lé fóṣù 6 àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ́sángbà yẹn ẹ̀yìn gádẹ̀ fọwọ́ sí ó wá kú ọ̀la tá a bá ti gbogbo ọkùnrin mọ́lé ẹ̀ tún máa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé kọjá tó lọ náà àwọn bàbá wa o àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ wa o àwọn lọ́kù wa mo ì tún ọ pé kì í ṣe torí ẹ̀gbọ́n torí tọ́jọ́ ni ẹ̀yin obìnrin kò ṣe é gbèjà délẹ̀ wàdà ẹ̀ ṣe gbèjà délẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe gbèjà èmi ti lọ́ra kòbókò àtẹ̀gbà tẹ́bi ṣe àwọn ọkùnrin lọ ẹ̀ tún máa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé fi wọ́n lẹ̀ torí kíni torí tọ́jọ́ ẹ ṣe gẹ̀ẹ́sẹ̀ púpọ̀ ẹ ṣe àmọ̀ríra adébá ṣe rí èyí tó tún bọ̀ lẹ́yìn eléyìí mo ti lọ ra snega makansi mo fẹ́ fi àwọn ọkùnrin lè mọ̀ bí màá ṣe lò gan mi ní tì sọ ó níbi fíìmù yẹn gan torí bí mo ṣe fẹ́ lò gbogbo èèyàn jẹ tí ń ṣe fún yín ìní tẹ̀yìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin tí ń ṣe sìnà tá ń sìn àwọn ọkùnrin wọn fà àwọn ọkùnrin ni gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin tó wá ya ìranù síta èyí tó wá látọwọ́ obìnrin nu 100% kò ju 1% lọ 99% àtọwọ́ ọkùnrin ló ti wá ẹni ẹ̀wọ̀ tí wọ́n kálẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn tó ẹgbẹ́ àbí òtó ẹgbà ẹjọ́ láti dálẹ̀ yìí só tó ẹgbẹ́ àbí òtó ẹgbà ìwà nílùú ẹgbà mọ́ snega mọ̀ ní gbàgbọ́ òkú ni mo ti rà á kalẹ̀ ìrìn ní tìlú bí fíìmù yìí fíìmù tí ń bọ̀ ẹ̀mọ́ rẹ̀ tirẹ̀ ẹ̀ rí orí ẹ̀ rí mọ̀ ní báyìí ọ̀gbà méje ẹyọ kan ni ó lè gbẹ́ ọ̀kan gan àbọ̀ ní ẹ̀yin obìnrin lèmi wá ẹ̀yin yín mọ̀ wá ẹ̀yin ìyá wa ẹ̀yin àǹtí wa ẹ̀yin yín mọ̀ wá pọ̀sọ́kùnrin kankan tí ó yàn yín jẹ ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀ ṣe rí snega mọ̀ tí mo rà kọkùnrin ó bì káfù ni o ọ̀yẹ́ ìyàwó rẹ̀ jọ ń gbá mọ̀ lórí ìfọ̀látàlá wọ́n sì ti kọ gbogbo yín wọ́n ti kọ fún mi ọjọ́ orí yín wọ́n ti kọ́ sí ìwọ tó lágbára snega máa torí ń bẹ mo ti wọ ọmọ 50 ọdún 100 ọdún ìṣe ọlátòrí sọ́kàn yín balẹ̀ bí ọ̀balẹ̀ yín obìnrin ọlọ́kàn wọn balẹ̀ ẹ ṣe gan ẹ máa retí èsì tó ń bọ̀ yóò dùn kéde lọ.